Our topic for discussion today is cultivation method of linseed. Fiber flax, linseed and linola refer to the same plant, Linum usitatissimum, which belongs to the family Linaceae. Flax is fiber crop. Botanically, flax and linseed are same, but when it is cultivated for oil, then it is known as linseed, and when it is cultivated for fiber, it is known as flax. In India, flax is commonly known as alsi, tishi, avise, jinjalu, jawas, alividai, agasi, pesi and cheruchana vitu. The oil content of the seed varies from 33 to 47%. India's first flax fiber variety, namely Tyara, that is JRF2, is released in 2015. Among the oilseed crops raised during Rabi, linseed is next to rapeseed in importance in areas as well as in production. In technical oil production, it ranks first in the country. Linseed oil is possibly the most widely available botanical source of omega-3. ALA, that is alpha linolic acid, is the important omega-3 fatty acid in linseed, which is of considerable benefit to human beings and animals. Varieties with an ALA content of 2% are unsuitable for the omega-3 market, and ALA-rich varieties with 60% ALA is extremely suitable for the omega-3 human food and animal feed markets. Varieties with ALA content of 2% compete with sunflower for processing into margarine and cooking oil. Now let's see the origin and history of linseed. Most of the investigators are of the opinion that the wild flax, that is Linum angustifolium, which is a native of Mediterranean region, may be the ancestor of the cultivated species Linum usitatissimum. According to Vavilov, linseed or flax had two centers of origin. The small seeded type. These are grown mainly for oil purpose and appear to have originated in southwestern Asia, comprising India, Afghanistan and Turkey. The bold seeded type. These are grown for fiber purpose and seem to have originated in the Mediterranean region, including Asia Minor, Egypt, Algeria, Spain, Italy and Greece. Now let's have a look on the area and distribution of linseed in the world and in India. In 2013-14, the world had 21.275 lakh hectare of linseed with a production of 18.667 lakh tons and with a productivity of 877 kg per hectare. Globally, the highest area production and productivity was in Canada with 4.798 lakh hectare area, 6.432 lakh tons production and 1341 kg per hectare productivity. In India, during 2013-14, the area under linseed was 2.87 lakh hectare, 1.43 lakh tons of production with a productivity of 498 kg per hectare. The highest in India was with Madhya Pradesh that had 1.02 lakh hectare area with a production of 0.53 lakh tons and with a productivity of 850 kg per hectare. Under both rain-fed and irrigated condition, linseed is cultivated in Punjab, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, Gangetic alluvium region, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, West Bengal and Assam, and central peninsular and southern region including Bundelkhand region of Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Orissa, Karnataka, Maharashtra and Rajasthan. Now let's come to the economic importance of linseed. Linseed oil is excellent dyeing oil used in manufacturing of paints and varnishes, oilcloth, waterproof fabrics and linoleum, and as an edible oil in some areas. Linseed cake is very good manure and animal feed and hence priced 50% higher than rapeseed mustard cake. It is good in taste and contains 36% protein, 85% of which is digestible. It is also used as an organic manure. It contains about 5% nitrogen, 1.4% P2O5 and 1.8% K2O. Dual purpose linseed straw produces fiber of good quality. Linseed is also used in making paper and plastics. That is why it is also known as plastic crop. It is utilized in the manufacture of pet ink, printed ink, linoleum, etc. Now let's come to the classification of linseed. Howard and Rahman in 1924 classified the Indian linseeds into three main groups based on color of the seeds. The first one was yellow or white colored, the second one is fawn colored, and the third one is brown colored linseed. The above three groups are again subdivided according to the color of the corolla, mainly white, light blue or purple. In India, 6 species of linum, namely Linum uctatissimum, Linum mysorens, Linum angustifolium, Linum grandiflor, Linum perenne, and Linum strictum. Of these 6 species, angustifolium and grandiflor have been introduced into the country as an ornamental types. Let's come to the soil and climatic requirement for linseed. Soil type. Linseed can be raised in almost all types of soils where sufficient moisture is available. It is also tolerant to wide range of soil pH, that is between 5 and 7. However, it grows best on well-drained loam to clay loam soils rich in humus. The climate. Moderate temperature, that is between 21 and 27 degrees Celsius, is ideal during vegetative and reproductive phase respectively. High temperature, that is more than 32 degrees Celsius, accompanied with moisture stress during flowering stage, reduces the seed yield. The oilseed crop needs about 25 to 30 degrees Celsius during germination and vegetative phase and 15 to 20 degrees Celsius during seed formation. The crop is well suited to tracts of low rainfall and is generally raised where the average annual rainfall ranges from 45 to 75 centimeters. Let's come to cultural practices of linseed. First, let's see about land preparation. Land should be plowed 2 to 3 times, followed by 2 to 3 harrowings to bring a fine tilt. Utera cropped linseed needs no land preparation as it is broadcast in standing rice crop. Let's see about the sowing time. The time of sowing varies from early October to middle of November. Seed rate and spacing. Row spacing of 25 to 30 centimeter and seed rate of 20 to 35 kg per hectare under various conditions are optimum for linseed. Seed treatment. The seeds are treated with Captain or Agrosan GN at the rate of 2.5 gram per kg seed before sowing. Let's come to sowing method. Line sowing is ideal. Drill sowing is preferred for uniform distribution of seeds. Seeds are broadcasted under pyra or utera condition in standing paddy fields. The sowing depth. Depending upon the soil moisture, the linseed should be placed 2 to 5 cm below the soil. Now let's see about the cropping system for linseed. In Uttar Pradesh, under rain-fed situations, linseed intercrop with chickpea or lentil is a common practice. And under irrigated condition, the cropping system common in the state of Uttar Pradesh is linseed with wheat, linseed with mustard, linseed with potato. In Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, under rain-fed condition, the cropping system common is linseed with chickpea. In Bihar and Jharkhand, the cultivation of linseed is mostly under rain-fed condition, and the cropping system common is linseed with chickpea, linseed with mustard. In the state of West Bengal, the cultivation of linseed is mostly irrigated, with cropping system as linseed with mustard and linseed with potato. In Maharashtra and Karnataka, the cultivation of linseed is mostly under rain-fed situation, with the cropping system as linseed with chickpea, linseed with safflower, etc. In Punjab and Himachal Pradesh, the cultivation of linseed in rain-fed condition, the cropping system common is linseed with chickpea, and under irrigated condition, the system of cropping is linseed with mustard or linseed with wheat. Now let's see about the varieties released so far for each state. For the state of Madhya Pradesh, the common varieties are Javalar 1, Javalar 18, Javalar 552, Javalar 7, Sheetal, Pusa 2, Padmini, Kiran and Parvati, etc. For the state of Uttar Pradesh, the varieties common are BAU 2041, Garima, Gaurav, Hira, Javalar 23, Jivan, Sweta, Subhara, Shekhar, Parvati and T397, etc. For Bihar, the common varieties are Gaurav, Jivan, T397, Sweta, Subhara, Shekhar, RL993, Shikha, Rasmi, RL914, etc. For Orissa, the common varieties are Javalar 23, Sital, Pusa 2, Padmini and Kiran. For the state of West Bengal, the common varieties are Gaurav, Jivan, Sweta, Subhara, Shekhar, Neela, RL993, Mira and Rasmi. For the state of Assam, the varieties suited are Gaurav, Jivan, T397, Sweta, Subhara, Shekhar, RL993, Mira, Shikha and Rasmi. For the state of Maharashtra, the varieties are C429, Javalar 23, S36, Jagadamba, NL97, Sital, Pusa 2 and Kiran. For the state of Rajasthan, the common varieties are Javalar 23, Triveni, T397, Surabhi, Sital, Pusa 3, Pusa 2, Padmini, Mira, Kiran, LC54 and Rasmi. For the state of Punjab, the common varieties are Jivan, Surabhi, Pusa 3, LC185, LC54, Sila and K2. For the state of Haryana, the varieties are Jivan, Surabhi, Pusa 3, Pusa 2, LC54, Sila and K2. For the state of Himachal Pradesh, the varieties are Janaki, Himalini, Jivan, Surabhi, Pusa 3, Pusa 2, LC185, LC54, Sila and K2. For the state of Karnataka, the common varieties are Javalar 23, Sital, Pusa 2 and Kiran. Now let's see about the manures and fertilizer application for linseed. Application of 8 to 10 tons of FIM or compost per hectare at the time of final field preparation is beneficial. The fertilizer dose for seed purpose under rain-fed condition is 40 kg nitrogen, 20 kg P2O5 and 0 kg K2O per hectare. For irrigated condition, the nitrogen dose is 60 to 90 kg per hectare, P2O5 is 40 kg per hectare and K2O is 20 to 30 kg per hectare. For dwell purpose, that is for oil and fiber, the nitrogen red is 120 kg per hectare and the P2O5 is 50 kg per hectare and K2O red is 20 to 30 kg per hectare. Under all conditions, the sulfur red is 20 kg per hectare and the zinc dose is 20 kg per hectare. Now let's see about the water requirement or irrigation management. Branching, flowering and capsule formation stages are critical for irrigation. 2 irrigations are sufficient to obtain good yields. First irrigation should be applied 30 to 40 days after sowing and the second just before flowering. However, 3 irrigations, that is 35, 55 and 75 days after sowing, have been proved very effective. Now let's come to weed management. Crops should be weed free up to 35 days after sowing. Post-emergence application of pronomide at the rate of 1.5 kg per hectare and the crop rotation with cereals have been recommended for each effective management. Weeds can also be controlled by 2 weedings after 3 and 6 weeks of sowing. When crop is 8 to 15 cm tall or just before branching, post-emergence application of MCPB at the rate of 0.5 kg per hectare can effectively control annual broadleaf weeds. Now let's come to plant protection measures. And the first one is disease management. The important diseases are wilt, Alternaria blight and powdery mildew. Linseed rust and wilt are the 2 most serious diseases. Seeds should be treated with Bavestin at the rate of 1.5 gram per kg seed or Thiram at the rate of 3 gram per kg seed or Topsin M at the rate of 2.5 gram per kg seed to protect the crop from seed-borne diseases and to some extent from soil-borne diseases also. Resistant or tolerant varieties like Surabhi, Janki, Himalini, etc. are suggested. Now let's come to insect pest management. The most widespread and serious insect pest of linseed is linseed gall midge. The growing of early varieties and mixed cropping are reported to reduce the incidence of the pest. For controlling this insect, spraying endosulfan 35 EC, that is 0.07%, or deltamethylene 2.8 EC, that is 0.002%, is advisable. Use of light trap, use of bamboo or wooden pegs as dead perches for predatory birds are also recommended. The flax fiber matures in 120 to 125 days. It is harvested before capsule maturation. The optimum stage for harvesting is the 2/3 of the plant's portion of the crop turning yellow color and 2/3 of the leaves of the plants falling down. The fiber degrades once the plant gets brown color. Let's see the yield potential of linseed. A well-managed crop may yield 1.5 to 2 tons of seeds per hectare. In linseed, oil to seed crust is 33%, while cake to seed crust is 67%. Now let's come to the concluding part for cultivation of linseed. Linseed crop offers immense scope for further yield enhancement as far as India is concerned. Since the plant is important in respect of oil and fiber, this has immense economic value in various industries. Development of new methodological approaches and crop production and protection techniques, which are eco-regional in scope and simultaneously incorporating the constraints imposed by the natural resources availability of the region, is the need of the hour. For India, the attainment of self-sufficiency in edible oils is possible if the production potential of our annual edible oilseed crops are harnessed through improved technologies and their timely transfer to the oilseed cultivators.